Timmy G here. I wanted to talk to you a bit today about a subject that comes up a lot, and it seems to some people to be a intuitive type of thing, but for some people it's not. So I thought that it might make sense to do a short video on it. What does it mean to be in the key of something? People say, what does it mean to be in the key of G or C or F? I want to break it down for you like this. If you could, you first have to understand what a scale is. Let's pick the key of G. If our scale is G, our major scale, we can think of the first note of G being Do. Now here's a little tune you might have remembered from childhood. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do is your key. In the key of G, Do is G. Now say you want to change keys. What does that mean? Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Now, Do is here. That note is C. So now we are in the key of C. Do is C. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. Do, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Do is now F, key of F. So that's all well and good as far as scales are concerned. But what if you heard a song that had a particular chord progression? Say something like a... something like that. If you understand the scale as a series of notes, you can name the series of notes. This is the root. This is the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, and the octave. Not the eighth, the octave. The octave is also the root. You kind of come back to where you began. For our purposes today, we'll talk about the root, the fourth, and the fifth of our scales. Not all songs, but many songs use this kind of combination of what's called, in the key of G, the 1 chord, the 4 chord, and the 5 chord. The 1 chord is going to be G. The 4 chord is going to be C, G, A, B, C. And the 5 chord is going to be G, A, B, C, D. Because those are the root, the 4th, and the 5th of our G scale. And we base our chords, our major chords, around those. Say we change keys to the key of C. C is now our root. 4 notes up from C is C, D, E, F. F is our 4 chord. C, D, E, F, G. G is our 5 chord. C, F, G, G, F, C, F, G, G, F, C. It's a common chord progression using 1, 4, 5, 4. The progression I played earlier in G was 1, 4, 1, 5. So mixing around these different variations of 1, 4, 5, 1, 4, 1, 5, 1 lets you know what key you're in. If you can hear where the notes are pulling. Oftentimes you'll find in most keys, not all, but in most songs, the 5 chord gets the dominant 7 treatment. It sounds like this. So whenever you see a chord written in a piece of music, D7 or G7, that means dominant chord. So if we're in the key of F, for example, a lot of songs will have the C be a dominant 7th chord. This creates what's called a cadence. Yeah? If you're in the key of C, your C, D, E, F, G might get the dominant 7th treatment. This creates a cadence. It pulls back into the root. There's a tension in these seventh chords, right? That wants to be resolved. And it comes back to the root. One more example. If I'm in the key of G, the D, the fifth of G, will get the dominant seventh treatment. And that will pull back into G. So, when learning how to play in different keys, it's important to understand what scale you're using, where the root of that scale is, which is your key, and at least the 1, 4, 5 chords in each key. That gives you a baseline, and then you can start to learn about other chord progressions that include the 6 chord, the 2 chord, 3 chord, and so forth. Now, in the world of music, there's also what's called the minor scale, and how is that different from the major scale? The minor scale, let's take C, right? C, D, E, is a major scale. If you flat the third, if you flat the sixth, and you flat the seventh, you get minor. So you can think of a minor as a major scale with a flattened third. Flat means, some people don't know this either. It means down by 1 fret on the guitar or by 1 key on the piano, and that also includes the black keys. So if you're playing the E flat is the black key that's just right. It's left of the E. So you have a flattened third, a flattened sixth, and a flattened seventh, and that gives you the minor scale. There's a solfege. What I sang earlier is called a solfege, and that's associated with the minor scale. It goes do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, te, do, te, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do. Mi becomes me, gets knocked back 1. La becomes le, gets knocked back 1. Ti becomes te, gets knocked back 1. That gives you a minor scale. The rules for the 1, 4, 5 in minor are the same as in major. The 4 and the 5 chord do not change. So 4, 5, 1. Again, as with major, the 5 chord in most minors, not always, but in the vast majority of minor progressions, you will hear 4, 5. Gets the dominant 7th treatment again. This is in G. G being the 1 chord, G, A, B flat, C being the 4 chord, and D being the 5 chord, but we're going to give that the dominant 7th treatment. I hope that explains some things about what keys are, what they mean, and how you can use them. If you like the content of my video, please subscribe and press the like button. I'd appreciate it. We'll see you around. Have a good quarantine, folks, and stay safe. We'll see you next time. Ciao.